Hey guys, Yankee here, and today I'm going to be doing my comics haul for July, August, and September of 2024. Got some DC stuff, Marvel stuff, and a few other things too. So this will be fun. So to start with, we're going to look at comic strips. And this is my favorite comic strip, and that is Foxtrot. I used to read Foxtrot every day in the newspaper until it went to Sundays only, and then eventually I stopped getting newspapers. But I loved this comic strip a lot, and I used to have one of these big thick books like this, the last one, back right before it went to weekly strips only. So I don't know, I was just in the mood for some Foxtrot stuff. I went on eBay and they had a bunch of these for really cheap. Obviously it's pretty banged up. These aren't in great condition, but I was paying like $5 for them. So there's Foxtrot The Works, which is the first like year or two of Foxtrot. And then I've got Foxtrot en masse, which is the second one of these books. And Enormously Foxtrot, which is the third one. And then the last one I got, I think is like the fifth or the sixth. And that's Foxtrot Beyond a Doubt. So I missed one or two in between Enormously Foxtrot and this one, but it's a comic strip. The continuity is not going to be that thick, but also I'll probably go and buy the ones in between when I get there. So that's it for like comic strip stuff. I read the first one of those books, and it was a lot of fun. So that seems like something I'll probably just like pick up and read every now and then, and just have a good time with. So let's go to DC next. Let's get these two out of the way because they're a continuation of a series I've been getting for a minute, and that is Jeremy Adams' The Flash. So here is, what is this volume? Volume 19, The 1 Minute War. This is, I think, the fourth volume of Jeremy Adams' run. And then The Flash, Volume 20, Time Heist. I have not read these. I haven't read Volume 3 yet either, I don't think. Maybe I did. I don't remember. But yeah, I enjoyed the first volume of this. The second volume didn't do it for me as much, but they're still enjoyable, and so I'm looking forward to reading these at some time. I don't know when that will be, but I figured I've been enjoying it, I'll wrap it up. But yeah, a fun comic and a fun introduction to the Flash, where they're focusing, like, a lot of the Flashes show up in this, which is interesting because I know a little bit about the characters, but I've never read them. So seeing, Wally and Barry and Jay and just a bunch of Flash characters, they all show up in this. So it's been a lot of fun. Next up is DC Showcase presents The Elongated Man. As you can see back here, I read Starman by, what is his name? Something Robinson. James Robinson, I believe that's right. I read that, and I enjoyed it a lot. And towards the back half, Elongated Man showed up, and he was really enjoyable in that. So I decided, pick this up. This was like $10 on eBay. It's just a black and white book featuring like a bunch of like old Elongated Man backups, because I don't think he had his own comic. He was just in The Flash and then maybe in Detective Comics too. So I picked that up. I haven't read any of it. But yeah, I just wanted something Elongated Man to have so I could check it out eventually. And I picked up this because it's basically all he's got. So yeah, there's that. And now, these are my last DC books. I got these all together on eBay. They were like $30, I think. And that is Blue Beetle, Jaime Reyes, Book 1, Book 2, and then Blue Beetle, Graduation Day. I have not read any of these, but I'd read Booster Gold, and Jaime shows up for a bit in that. I enjoyed Justice League International, which Keith Giffen wrote, or was a part of writing, So I wanted to check this out. I've liked Jaime and things I've seen him in before, specifically Batman the Brave and the Bold. I remember a few episodes with him that I really enjoyed. So he was a character that I just always wanted to check out at some point. And then DC, because he had his movie come out, they released these first two trades, and then he got Blue Beetle Graduation Day, and now he's got an ongoing, which has either just ended or is ending soon. So I figured now is a good time to hop in because they had a good amount of trades to pick up. So yeah, that is it for my DC stuff. Now let's move on to Marvel stuff. I got a couple of odd things here and there. Let's start with this one. I got m.o.d.o.k by Christopher Hastings and artist. Yeah, if you've watched the channel for a little bit and seen my comic videos, you know I really enjoy Unbelievable Gwenpool, and that was written by Christopher Hastings, and so I've slowly been picking away at some of his other Marvel stuff. A few years ago, I picked up Longshot Saves the Marvel Universe and his I Am Groot book, and so I decided to pick this up, and it was okay. This, out of all the stuff I've read from Hastings, this was the weakest. I don't know. It was okay, not my favorite. Next, another little trade here, somewhat related. m.o.d.o.k Head Games. This is a comic that was on my radar for two reasons. One, Gwenpool makes an appearance. I like that character, and I heard that it was a good appearance for her when she doesn't really get many of those. And two, I actually watched the show, the m.o.d.o.k TV show, which the producer and Patton Oswalt, who were involved with that show, wrote this. So I'd wanted to check this out. Finally got around to it. Enjoyed it a decent amount. It was actually quite enjoyable. I think better than the show. But yeah, so that's m.o.d.o.k Head Games. Next, I got She-Hulk. What is this? Epic Collection 3. And then Epic Collection 4. I've always heard the John Byrne She-Hulk was good. Sort of a fourth wall breaking character. Again, I enjoy that. So I'd wanted to check the series out for a while, and Marvel's Epic Collection seemed like a good place for that. People always recommend John Byrne's stuff, but I figured I wanted to try that whole comic, all 60 issues of Sensational She-Hulk, and these two volumes contain, I think, half of that. As you can see, I'm halfway, a little more than halfway, through the first one, and I gotta say right here, John Byrne stuff, a lot of fun. It does the thing that I hate most about superhero comics, where a new creative team shows up and they just dismantle what was happening previously so they can do their own thing. So like She-Hulk gets a job and a car and an apartment, and then as soon as John Byrne is gone, like, okay, she has to move out. Okay, she has to quit her job. Oh, that cool car, yep, it just destroyed. So that sucks. And so all the John Byrne stuff was good. I understand why people recommend that. The stuff that's come after, not a huge fan. But I got these. I'll probably keep reading it because I'm enjoying it. And I want to get back to the John Byrne follow-up because I know he comes back later on. But yeah, there's Sensational She-Hulk, or just She-Hulk Epic Collections, I guess. Next, another Epic Collection. This is the new modern era Epic Collection. Spider-Girl. Like, if you can't tell, I got a Stargirl book here. I like superhero legacy stuff where the mantle is passed down, things like that. So Spider-Girl's been a book that I've always been kind of interested in checking out. Never got around to it, and then I saw this out on eBay for really cheap. It was like $20, and I think this is a $39.99 book. So I picked it up. Haven't read it yet. I don't know if I'm going to jump into reading it right away. I might wait and see if they start releasing some of the next Epic Collections chronologically, because I think they're going from this to volume 6. So I might just put this on the back burner and wait until there's a bit more. In case I like it, I can pick it up. But yeah, Spider-Girl. And those are my first Marvel Epic Collections. And I gotta say, I like them a lot. I like how much they collect. I like how they just do stuff in order. It's really cool to me. So next, I got my last two Marvel books here. These are more like, I like Gwenpool, so I check out Hastings stuff. I also check out the artist Great Heroes' other stuff. And so I got Thor and Loki, Double Trouble, and Peter Parker and Miles Morales, Spider-Man Double Trouble. I have Spider-Man and Venom Double Trouble. I don't think I ever did a video on it for the channel, but I got that, I read it, and I enjoyed it quite a bit. It's just a kid's book, so it's not like, it's nothing to write home about. It's just a fun little superhero adventure. So I enjoyed that, picked these up, and yeah, I haven't got around to reading them yet. I got to get to that soon because I really did like Spider-Man and Venom, and I love Great Heroes art, so these will be fun to read. All right, and last but not least, but kind of least, because these are things that I didn't buy. So I bought those two She-Hulk Epic Collections off eBay, and the guy that I bought them from, he was selling both of them. He also just tossed in a bunch of Barbarella comic books. So I just have these. I don't really like floppies. I prefer trades. But I'm not going to complain. He just threw them in for free. So that's issue 1. And then I got issue 3, issue 6, and then issue 8. Oh, that fell. But yeah, I did not buy these. I don't know if I'll ever actually read these. They were just freebies, so I'm not going to complain about them. I don't know anything about Barbarella. And all I know is that apparently she's just a sexy character that whoever is publishing this, I don't actually know. Does it say on the front cover? Dynamite. Okay, that explains it. They really went all in on the covers. But yeah, that's going to do it for this video. Those are all the comics that I bought in these last couple of months. Quite a bit, actually. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.